prize too, but I'm a prize. I'm saying.
So you feel
asking for me.
Wait, what was it? Something about you and
In the arena, no?
when? What happened?
She tried to kiss me.
Oh,
Multiple times.
They will buy something else from me that which is solely at their discretion.
To each other, then my job is done.
Is that what you want? Yep. Really?
You're more than high and bad.
So, for you to still now make it that it's a must to do that, no problem. I do it, and that's the end.
Oh, on me. On what? Said in the 2019 edition of AFCON.
Did you guys hear when Laycon said that Erica tried to kiss him in the arena? Hey. Anyways, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Okewumi, and this is the Big Brother Bbnaija review and update live on the Women's Talk Show. In case you are just watching my videos for the first time, a very big welcome to you. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let me see your comments in the comment section below. I have a lot to spill today, like a whole lot, and you guys are not ready. I say you are not ready. Anyways, before we do that, quickie, take a minute to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. So guys, it's day 33 in the house, and I must say a lot has happened, from jealousy to hatred to bitterness to romance to true love to hatred.
Said in the 2019 edition of AFCON.
So I'll be giving you the highlights of all that happened today. Today is Friday and day 33 in the house, and every Fridays they have a Betway trivia game and also the arena game. So they first played the Betway trivia game today, and they were divided into two teams, Team White and Team Black. Team White included Ozo, Kid, Vee, Bright O, Nengi, Neo, and Lucy, while Team Black included Talani, Batch, Wathoni, Erica, Dora, Prince, Praise, Tricky T, and Laycon. And so the Betway trivia game is like a quiz, a sports quiz, and each team will be throwing out questions to each other, and the ones that answer most will win the game. And so Team White actually answered the most, and they actually won the Betway trivia game. Congratulations to them. So guys, it is no longer news that Wathoni and Bright have been sleeping on the same bed for the past 3 days. Wathoni has been sleeping on Bright O's bed for the past 3 days. And you know, earlier this week she was asking Bright so stylishly, do you like me? And Bright is like, I like you now, like his sister Zonda. So after that, previous conversations that followed after that is like Wathoni is trying to figure out if Brighto feels the exact way she feels about him. And today, while they were playing their love play and all, she was like, she's not sleeping on Brighto's bed again because it is fruitless, and Brighto is not giving her green light, so she's not going to be sleeping on his bed again, and he's not even responding. So that's what she was telling Tolani Badge. And while they were playing, she was saying it jokingly, but then I feel like there's some truth to the joke. But anyways, I'm going to tell you why I said I think that Wathoni likes Bright O later on in this video. You don't want to go anywhere.
wait, what was it? Something about you and
In the arena, no?
when? What happened?
She tried to kiss me
Oh, okay.
multiple times.
I know. Okay,
And
that's
she
what
now
you
asked
do.
me. And she now asked me to kiss her.
You know, that's what users do.
Who hasn't told you? Who has not told you? Give yourself space. You'll be holding hands.
Holding hands how?
I don't care if you're holding hands or not. She'll be rubbing cream on your face. Because long as you two stop speaking to each other, then my job is done.
Is that what you want? Really?
You're more than high and bad. I'm doing this for your own good.
So, I mean, even her saying that she's not going to do this is something that is partially achievable.
Still on this Laycon and Erica's matter, do you guys think that Vee is right on this one? I want to know in the comment section what you think about it. So apparently today, Neo and Laycon were having a conversation in the kitchen, and Laycon asked Vee that, Vee, why are you mad at me? Why are you not talking to me? And Vee said, see, don't just even come near me, because right now I'm angry with you. I'm very upset with you. And Laycon is like, what did I do? She was like, see, don't come near me. He's like, no, now you can't just be mad at me for anything. You have to tell me what I did. And she's like, so you started talking to her, you started rubbing cream for her, you started getting close back to her again. And the high question was Erica. And Laycon said, no, it's not like we're getting. He said, no, I thought everybody in this house have told you to take your space. Why are you still talking to her? Why are you still doing all of these things with her? You're supposed to just stop, like, just let her be. And Laycon is like, she's the one that came to meet me, she told me this. And Vee kept on telling him that, see, guy, this thing will end in tears for you, that Erica is a user, and so he should not allow himself to be used by Erica. All he has to do is to stay away from her. Nengi was like, Nengi, am I lying? Nengi was like, oh, it's for your own good. Though Nengi was just like on defense, like, it's for your own good, it's for your own good. Abby's like, yes, it's the truth, because I'm your friend and I won't want my friend to be hurt. Like, you're my friend, you're my very good friend, and I won't want you to be hurt because of one girl that is deliberately doing this act in your front. And she told him something that Kidwa and Erica said about him. I didn't really hear it, but she told him something. And Laycon is like, if you had told me this thing, I wouldn't have started talking to her. I wouldn't have listened to her. I would have been angry, and that would have made me not to even talk to her at all. Like, why are you just telling me? And she's like, I didn't want to tell you so that you won't get upset, that these people don't deserve you, that move on, leave her alone. Because Erica, everything she does, how can she know that somebody likes her in the house and she's deliberately rubbing it off on his face, that she's doing it deliberately? So Laycon should just leave her alone, let her be. That as long as Laycon continued talking to Erica, she's going to be upset with him, and she's not going to say anything again, because she has told him time and number. And she's like, everybody in this house have told you to keep your space, keep your distance. And she was like, even when Erica came to meet her and was telling her that Laycon said hello to me, I said hello to Laycon and he didn't answer me. She's like, maybe that's the way he wants his space. So different people can have different ways of wanting their space, but she was just advising Laycon to move on and leave Erica alone and let her be. That now that they're already touching and laughing together, before you know it again, he'll break his heart, and then he'll come and start feeling down. That he should bring the gangster in him out and stop being a lover boy, that kind of thing. And after that, brother Laycon was still perplexed. He was still thinking. Then after that, few minutes after that, Laycon went to go and meet Prince, and then they were talking about Erica again, and he was asking Prince for advice. And Prince told him that, see, if he's supposed to, like, if he's that he has the right to feel the way he feels about Erica, yes, he has the right. And if he feels disrespected in any way, he should just move on. And Laycon was asking that, should I tell her anytime she does? You're like, no, there's no need to tell her that. You just flow. What do you want? It's what you want that matters. And yes, you have every right to feel the way you are feeling, because it's emotions we're talking about. And if he feels that she's disrespecting him, then he should give her space, because there's no way he would tell her now that, oh, I don't want you to be kissing kid. I know. And if she's kissing kid and you pass, she will stop. It's not possible. So I feel like Prince was telling him that he feels like he should just move on and let her go. After that, again in the room, they were now talking about Erica again, Wathoni, Vee and Laycon. And Laycon was like, you guys, this is the one that got to me. Laycon said Erica tried to kiss him in the arena today, and she even asked him, can she kiss him? And he was like, And Wathoni is like, I know now. And Vee was like, that's what users do. That's what users do, guy. That's what users do. She's a user. And I'm not like, please, because honestly, I will be honest with you, I didn't see that part. Probably Kayode took it away. But for now, this is the second time that Laycon is saying that Erica tried to kiss him. The first time was when she was drunk at the party, where he said Erica tried to kiss him. Erica didn't say, he told her that when she was drunk, she tried to kiss him. And she was like, okay, if you say so. Now, this one, obviously she's not drunk, it's arena games, and he said Erica tried to kiss him and even asked him to kiss him. I don't know if somebody will have to confirm that before I say it is true or it really happened. I will have to probably hear it from Erica or maybe another person, because we didn't actually see that. And I felt we watched, except maybe they went on commercial break, that's when it happened, but we watched every single game in the arena. The camera was there also. So when that happened, I don't know, but that's what he told them, and they were like, oh, this is the situation. And that's why I'm like, So you guys, do you think that Laycon is saying the truth, that Erica tried to kiss?
For you to still now make it that it's a must to do that, no problem. I do it, and that's the end.
It wasn't the one that made it a must now. It was big.
Apparently, you know that as of late last week, Lucy and Prince, they were kind of close. Even though from the beginning of the house, they had, like, Prince just had this kind of understanding. He understands Lucy more than any other housemate in the house. So today now, like, Prince was upset over the fact that the housemates are taking his pampering to another level, because usually when you win the Bet Arena game, the Bet Arena game is usually played every Friday evening, and when you win the game, the winner gets to be pampered by all the housemates. That is, whatever that the winner wants that week from any of the housemates, he gets it. He has the right to tell them, wash my clothes. He has the right to tell them, I need you to cook for me. That is part of being pampered. And Biggie gave a rule that they are not really using that thing, and he said that if they don't use that actual rule, like pampering, if they don't actually make use of that pampering, the winners will get punished for it. So what Prince did is, last week Prince won the Bet Arena game, so he's supposed to be pampered this week. So what Prince did was, he made like a day, like he made like, okay, Monday, also, and then he will cook for me. Tuesday, Kaisha and this person will cook for me. That kind of thing. So today it was supposed to be Dora and Lucy, and he went to meet Lucy, that Lucy should cook for him. And Lucy is like, guys, see, me, I don't even have a problem with the way people in the house started talking that Prince is over using his pampering, that why will he be saying they should cook for him. And Prince was trying to explain to him that Biggie just made a new rule that if I don't use my pampering, that kind of thing, I would get punished for it. So it's not like I'm even forcing anybody, or I don't say please when I say wash or cook for me. I say please, that kind of thing. So as they were still, the whole house was still even fighting about, Lucy was upset with him that you that even without asking if I cook in this house, I always include you. You're not setting special day aside for me that I must cook for you. Like, that is what is annoying me. Why must you say I must cook for you? You know the type of person I am, that even if every day that I cook in this house, even if you don't ask, even if you don't tell me you're hungry, I always include you. So why would you now set a day aside just because they say you should pamper me? She was so upset. And Prince was trying to explain to her that, guy, it's not only you, it's not that deep, that this is a thing that Big Brother asked me to do, and if I don't, I get punished for it. And Laycon was trying to explain to Lucy, but Lucy was like, see, I've said what I want to say, this is how I feel. As from now on, I'll cook it for you, I'll cook for you today, but as from now, just know that when I'm cooking my personal food, you're out of my list. I won't cook for you. And Prince is like, I can cook by myself. I grew up in a boarding house, so if that's the case, I'll cook by myself. And I was like, okay. And you know that Prince is just one of those few people that Lucy is close to in the house, and now they're arguing. So today's Bet Arena games was actually pretty interesting to watch, as the housemates put in so much effort just so that they could finish the fastest, because the winner of the Bet Arena game is not he who finishes first, it is he who finishes the fastest. So it was actually fun to watch. And this game, they were supposed to, when the last part of the game was for them to pick balls from a particular basket. In the numbers are written on the balls, like, and arrange them on the floor. I don't know if you guys understand, chat, but I'm explaining this so that you can get something. And when the first person does it, he will just pack the rest of the balls and leave it there and go. So that's how when Lucy wanted to do hers, before she did hers, I think Bright O played, and when he played his, she felt that Bright O purposely, deliberately shuffled the basket just because it was her turn. Because when the person before Bright O finished playing, the person did not shuffle the basket where the balls were, but when it was her turn, before her turn, they went to shuffle the basket, and unknowingly to her, the housemaid did not even, because they didn't see her name before they went to shuffle. Immediately the person before Lucy played, that one already went to shuffle the basket. Brighter went to shuffle the basket before they saw her name on the screen, and so she was next. So she felt that they deliberately did it because they don't like her. That's why they went to go and shake the basket, because they don't like her. That when it was her turn, that's when they went to go and shuffle it so that she will not easily see her numbers. So she was just nagging about it during the game. And after the whole game, Praise actually won the arena games. Praise, not Prince. So Praise actually won the arena game, and so definitely is getting pampered this coming week. So after the arena game, we thought that would be all. Lucy took the matter further.
And I know the ones that actually care. So believe me, and I'm done with that bullshit. Everybody should just do
Truly, I would say that what happened tonight on Lucy's part was a clear misunderstanding. Because yes, I saw it and the housemaid didn't see her name. But then, what she was saying is actually true, but not related to what happened in the arena. She actually knows that these housemates do not like her, and it is quite evident. It is obvious that they don't like her because they act it, they show it, they cannot pretend, they cannot hide it. Yeah, Lucy might be loud, Lucy might be a little bit aggressive, but when it comes to speaking the truth and saying how it is, I give her kudos for that. She's like, it's true, because in the end, you people will just come. And that's what is hurting her. You people will come and try to pretend like you like somebody, and in the end you are trying to bring the person down the next minute. Like, I'm so pained because I came to this house, according to her, I came to this house to have fun and not to play games. But it's like all of you that are here just came to play game with strategy, because I'm not even understanding. And she's like, see, anybody in this house that is not my friend in this house. And she was like, before she said that, she said she knows those people that truly have her back in the house. That some people will just come and be pretending. They'll be coming to talk to you when you're done and say, hey, what happened? I just want to be around. Like, I know those people that really, really have my back. And she was like, she mentioned something like, it's only Katrina. And then she broke down in tears. She was crying. And she went on to say that, see, any housemate that is not her friend now that they're in the house, or that did not associate themselves with her now that they're outside the house, they should just be on their own. Let it just continue to be like the same way they are treating her inside. Let them continue treating her like that outside the house. Not that when they reach outside, they'll come and start pretending or something. And let it just be like that outside the house. And she was also saying that, see, Neo was not trying to do that kind of thing, like, don't mind them, don't worry. See, if you now, just pure misunderstand, that kind of thing. Because she like, even you are part of them. Hey, Neo, like, waiting I do again, that kind of thing. And she's like, yes, you are two-sided. Look at what you did yesterday. And she started reminding me that that's me, you are among them. You are two-sided. You are not straightforward. You are like them too. And that's how Neo vex and left to say, somebody that I'm even trying to beg. She said me I'm two-sided. Now went to do was talking with the guys like, what's the meaning of that? If she likes, she get angry. I don't even care. She has problem. Those kind of things. And that's how Lucy went to bed angry.
People who cannot drink, and that is insistent. Nengi. And I'm serious, guys. I mean, what are the counts of you? We go step by step. 7 plus 6.
Oh ho ho, guys, it don't happen. So you know that on Sunday, Ebuka asked Prem Neo that what happened to your oracle of first week, the oracle we saw first week that was doing truth and dare games and all, that was keeping the house alive. So I think Neo decided to bring back that oracle we knew first week. And so he and Praise have been planning tonight's game alongside Kidwire. How tonight's game is going to be, that it will not cause trouble, and those that are booed up will not feel somehow. So they are trying to make the game look as neutral as possible. And so before the game, usual Friday night, Biggie handed over the key to the fridge in the lounge, in the garden, to Kidwire, that contained all sorts of alcohol: Guinness, Gouda, Smirnoff, Baileys, Hennessy, everything is in the fridge. So Biggie released the key today to them. And so Kidwire first announced that there are some certain people who cannot drink, and they are Nengi, Erica, Wathoni, and that's because they are on medications. They're taking some kind of drugs that they cannot use, that they will not be permitted to take alcohol with. So they all got to the garden. They've been planning for this game. Neo has put in all his efforts to make sure that this game works well and doesn't cause kasala in the house. So I think there are three types of game that they formed. The first one was charades. The first one was charades. The housemates will pick a paper, then what they see in the paper, they will describe it, and then the other housemates will guess. And it's all these lewd things that were there. It's not describe somebody eating, no. All these sex positions. That was what was in the paper. So the second one was for them to it was devil's basket. That one, they will pass around the basket. Anything you see in the basket, you do it. If you cannot do it, you would drink. The first game they played was Kupong, that you'll be trying to throw a ball into cups of alcohol. When it gets into the alcohol, you drink it. So the first round was fun. The Kupong game they did, it was fun. The housemates engaged and participated. The only housemate that wasn't present for tonight's game was Lucy, and that's because after the whole argument, she was really upset and she went to bed. So after that, they went to the second round, the charade. You guys, what my eyes have seen tonight, I don't think I can express it all for you. I cannot be saying all the days per se one by one, but I'll just tell you the highlights, like the ones that it eats me in the head. That is the one I be telling people. So the first charade was for Laycon to come and do the dog style. Shall you guys understand? With one of the houses, and he picked Nengi. Now after that, they told Tolani Badge to come and display one of the SEX positions with somebody. She picked somebody to act it what was on your paper, and she picked Prince, and Prince blatantly drank alcohol. He refused to go. He drank alcohol. Now when they asked Prince to pick somebody, Prince went ahead, in the presence of Tolani Badge, Prince went ahead to pick V. And, the mood changed. We noticed the mood changed a lot. Like, Tolani Badge looked very upset. I was upset. Like, what is there for you to just do? It's not like they told you to kiss her or something. Nothing very intimate. And you had to drink, like, in public. After saying you like her in secret, and then in public, just for you to do a mere charade game with her, you took drink. I felt like that was a slap for me, and many of the housemates felt that way too. But then let's even X those ones. So Dorothy was also during the Devil's Basket, Dorothy was there to undress Prince, and she did that. Tricky T was high tonight. He had a lot to do. He was just saying a lot of rubbish. He was acting wild with his wig on his head. It was so funny. Like, he being drunk made the whole thing very hilarious. And so when Nengi was there to remove her bra and put it on somebody's head, as she picked Tricky said, as Nengi has put that bra on his head, he has gone places. He has blown in life. He has made it in life. It was so funny to watch. Then while these games were going on, Praise was whispering to Erica, and he was telling her that about the thing with her and Laycon, that everybody knows that Laycon likes her, but to him, her and Kid are perfect, that they're a perfect match, and that he will make, and both of them will make the best couple, so they should just keep being themselves and be happy. that if being with kid will make her happy, then she should be with kid. And I'm like, why is he telling her this after his conversation with Laycon? Like, I was just confused. Why is he telling her this here and now? Sure, that's their own conversation. Then after that, the last one that really, shook the tables, the Devil's Basket kid was there to suck Erica's NIPPLES. And so I don't want to get into trouble with YouTube, so that's why I'm not saying all these full details. And he was actually doing it for I think 15 seconds, and you needed to see Laycon's reaction. Laycon was he just tried to cover his face, and okay, fine, it was awkward, yeah. What even now made it more awkward was the fact that Chukisi stood up from his chair. No, okay, Dora saw it first, and she was calling the attention of other housemates. They're like, V, see. She was pointing towards Laycon direction while that was happening. She was like, V, see, see, calling other people, and I was like, it's not actually very necessary. They were even the ones making it now look more awkward by calling too much attention. And then Chukisi stood up from his chair and went to stand in front of Laycon to try to block him from seeing what was going on between her and kid. After that, guys, Wathoni was ahead. This is the part where I said Wathoni likes Brighto. Wathoni was when Wathoni picked from the basket, Devil's Basket, to pick a guy that she has feelings for and to tell him how she feels in the house, any guy she has feelings for in the house, and how she feels about him. So that's how Wathoni said Brighto. Immediately she said Brighto, they're like, what happened to Brighto? Brighto is not here. She was like, no, when Brighto is here, I would play the game. I would do my part. I would play the game. And they were like, okay, they went to call Brighto, but Brighto was cooking, so they had to wait for him. Then when Brighto finally came, Wathoni now said, I'm ready now. She now said, the guy that I actually have feelings for in this house is Praise. And she called Praise and whispered to me, like, ever since I got into this house, I liked you. And everybody like, why did you need Brighto to be there? Because you want to tell Praise you like him. Recall that earlier this week, Brighto told her, when Brighto told her that he just likes her like a sister, Brighto told her that Praise liked her, and she said, okay, since he likes me, I'll not just play along with him. She likes me, now play along. Me too, I'll do as if I like him. And now this, is she trying to make Brighto jealous, or is she trying to play along because she knows that Praise likes her? So after the whole arena thing, definitely there will be trouble. The first two trouble will be Tolani, Badge and Prince because of what he did to her, and the second trouble coming is Wathoni trying to make Brighto jealous. So after the whole arena shout, I just summarized it all for you. I can't say all the whole days and no, because they're very nasty. So after the whole arena, Praise was just going around to say, he went to meet Brighto that I really like you. I'm sorry for all the things I did to you. I like you. You're a nice person. I like to be. And Brighto is like, no, it's fine.
When you see her in the gym and she's by herself, whatever, grab her, go by the mirror. She does stand by the mirror.
From that clip, we could see Kid Wire coaching Praise on how to get Wathoni to like him back. Now, before this, Praise went to go and meet Wathoni. He said, I see what you did this night. Don't worry. And Wathoni was like, what did I do? I'm not booed up with anybody, so I have the right to do what I want to do. I'm not anybody's, but I'm not booed up, so I can do what I want to do. Nobody can question me for what I want to do because I'm not booed up. I know. Laycon said, you did this thing just to make Brighto jealous. She just wanted to get back at Brighto because you like Brighto. Like, who told you I like Brighto? Who told you I'm doing this to make him jealous? Like, see, guy, I'm not booed up with anybody, so I can do what I want. She kept saying I'm not booed up with anybody, I can do what I want. Meanwhile, while she was washing, she came to the garden to wash. Praise and Kidwai were in a special corner discussing their matter. And Praise is like, see, I like her, though I have a wife outside and no one know. Kidwai is like, down, are you sure of what you have with her, or you are still doubting it? If you are not yet sure, then do you're going to just take it step by step, but still get her, still make her be on the same page with you. Was not coaching. Kid is very good in all these things. Was not telling him, just grab her, give her sweet talk. Don't be doing all those your lousy talk. You talk too much. Don't do like that with her. When you're with her, tell her sweet things, whisper things into her. Yeah, was just giving him to that. I'm like, could this be what Kid is using for Erica?
You're
So you feel like I just feel like you're calling you. I said, hey, food is ready. There was no ginger.
After the truth, they already knew that Praise and Tolani will still argue this night. So basically this night, Tolani Badge was just telling Prince how she feels. That, see, I feel like you're using me to catch cruise. Because I don't know, 1 minute you're acting like you're in love with me. The next minute you're giving me this I don't care attitude. I don't understand you. What exactly is it? And Prince is like, the truth is, I have feelings for you. But I don't know why it's hard for you to believe. She was like, is it like you don't know how to show affection? Is it like you don't know how to show that you have feelings for somebody? He was like, yes. And I'm like, guy, you're a liar. Because clearly when you liked Nengi, the whole house knew, because you couldn't hide the feelings. There is a difference with the way he was vibing with Nengi. You will know that he truly liked Nengi. The way he looked at Nengi. You know, anytime he's talking with Tolani, but he's always keeping his face so uptight, as if they are fighting, as if it's war. Like, I'm always like, are these ones in a romantic relation or a military zone? So I see why Tolani Badge, I'm seeing where Tolani Badge is coming from, because even with the viewers, it's clear to us that he doesn't like her. So why does he keep giving her the assurance that I like you, I have feelings for you? Just tell her the truth, let her know that you don't like her, because it is different. And she said it, that we are not vibing, and I feel like since we are not, maybe both of us are two different people, maybe because every time we sit down and talk is about one complaint or the other, and I've been complaining over a week ago and you're not changing. So I think, and Prince is like, okay, just give me till Friday. If by Friday you feel things are still the same, then you can stop talking to me, but just give me a chance. And she's like, fine. Then she broke down in tears. She was like, some of the times I'm down in the house because I'm missing my sister, and know that she's missing her sister outside the house. I just feel for her, because it's so clear that Prince doesn't, he cannot tell us, we the viewers, he doesn't know how to show affection, bro, because when he had affection for Nengi, it was obvious. A blind man could see it. He showed it, he expressed it. So why is it different with Tolani Badge? That's all we can take for today, unfortunately. My name is Okewumi, and this is the Women's Talk Show. Thank you for watching till this very point. If you came this far, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day or night ahead. Bye.